Okay, so with regards to the communications with OSHA, the timeline, so for the record, I was under the whistleblower protection scheme for 10 months trying to stop OceanGate from doing what they did. And I'm just going to read through everything in terms of notes and communications with OSHA. Okay, so and I can give you a copy of this. This is OSHA paperwork that was sent to myself and to OceanGate's attorneys. It's basically the case activity worksheet. This is just to let OceanGate know that the OSHA were putting me under the whistleblower protection scheme because of the Seamen's Protection Act. So on the allegation summary, which came from OSHA, and that was issued by Paul McDevitt, on or about January 23rd, 2018, Mr. Lochridge was discharged in retaliation for raising safety concerns about the development and testing of a submersible marine vessel. So that's just to put on record, I was under their care at that point. This is after I'd done my intake interview for the whistleblower protection scheme. So jumping on, I do the intake interview. I give them everything. I gave them the safety report. I gave them photos. I gave them as much information as I possibly could. The next instance, where is it? Do apologise. I'm just going to have a look through this. Okay, so the next instance after the Coast Guard are informed of my complaint, because OSHA took it seriously, that was on February 23rd, and I've got the correspondence for that. The next thing is Bonnie quits, citing my safety concerns and hers, and I informed OSHA of that. Just to let, for the record, and this is all on email, just an update, and this is me emailing OSHA. Just an update to let you know that OceanGate Director of HR and Finance, Bonnie Carroll, has left her position due to the same safety concerns as issued in my report and also the unlawful termination of myself. Bonnie has said she would be more than happy discussing with you or your team all her concerns for health and safety to support my case. I also have the support of 3 very high-profile industry experts who, albeit have not seen my report, but they would be more than willing to discuss their concerns for the safety of crew and passengers and how what is going on at OceanGate will infect the entire industry. So that was dated February the 28th. Okay, email from Paul McDevitt, my, call him caseworker at OSHA. We sent a letter, this is March the 7th, 2018. We sent a letter to you in OceanGate notifying you that OSHA will be investigating your complaint of retaliation. The US Coast Guard has also been notified of your complaint. So that was the official correspondence that the Coast Guard were notified of what happened. I also reiterate on March the 7th. Thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate all your assistance with this matter. As mentioned previously, Bonnie Carroll will also verify all my concerns if you require her to do so. They never did. They never got in touch with Bonnie. I gave her email, phone number, not once.
Mr. Lochridge?
Yes.
I'd like to touch on a point real quickly.
Of course.
That the OSHA stated that the Coast Guard was notified of your Seamen's Protection Act status, correct? And was there any discussion with OSHA on what the expectation was of the Coast Guard or what you could expect the Coast Guard to do?
No, they just, what they said was they wanted to get the Coast Guard involved because of the circumstances with regards to the marine vessel that was being manufactured and it being a passenger carrying vehicle. Throughout the 10-month period, I will state I had no interaction with the Coast Guard, and all correspondence, anytime I would speak to Paul on the phone or Tobias, I was told it's in hand and we deal directly with the Coast Guard on your behalf. So I had no interaction with the Coast Guard throughout.
Did you ever personally reach out to the Coast Guard?
No, I did not. No. I thought, in hindsight, I was in good hands with the people that administer health and safety within the US. Okay. So,
I'm sorry, Mr. Lochridge, one
yes,
moment, please.
of course.
OSHA Gate?